when you break away from the societal norms, there's going to be people looking at you. There's going to be people judging you, because it's hard for people who have accepted this ideology to understand someone who doesn't.
Hi Kings and Queens, welcome back to The Work Within. I'm Diamond Simons.
I'm Samini Iman, and today we're going to talk about owning who you are.
Let's talk about it.
So I came across this quote, which I think is amazing. And it says, "The reward for conformity is that everyone likes you but you," by Rita Mae Brown. And it is so great because it's true. You know, when you I feel like when you get older, you're kind of stuck with these society pressures of what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to go to school, you're supposed to get a good job, and then you'll be successful. And then when you conform into that type of societal mindset, you look around 10, 20 years later and like, where are my successes? You know, like I did what you told me I was supposed to do, and I'm not where you said I was going to be. And I think that in order to truly own who you are and be able to be successful in your own right is to, one, know your special skills and talents, know your personality type, and don't do anything that society necessarily wants you to do. Do the things that make you feel good, make you feel successful, essentially.
Right, and just piggybacking off of that, you need to get a set of values, and everything that you do, you need to filter through your values. So whether it's your mom, your cousin, your aunties, brothers, uncles, best friend, it don't matter. It's like, okay, everyone's gonna have their opinions, everyone's gonna have some advice for you in your life, but you need to take in what you want to apply and then discard everything else. And it doesn't matter if they're like, oh, well, you're not listening to me, or you know, whatever. It doesn't matter. It's not their life to live. It's yours. You're in your own temple. That's your skin. It's your life. You have to live with you. So you decide what you apply to your life. Don't listen to what everyone else says to make them happy, but then you don't feel fulfilled inside because you were listening to everyone else and not yourself and your heart and what you really want and desire in your life.
Right, and let's be clear about opinions. Like, everyone has them, but that doesn't mean that you need to take it. And on top of that, like, you also have to understand where their opinions are coming from. So everyone's opinions come from pretty much their upbringing, their experiences, the life that they're living now, you know, what's working for them, which might be great, but just because it's great,
coming from a good place,
right? And just because it's great for them doesn't necessarily mean that it's great for you. You know, someone might tell you that you need to go work in corporate America, but you have a creative soul and you want to be a painter. Go paint.
Yeah.
You know,
you can't walk barefoot at corporate.
Right. Sometimes I wish I could, because I'd rather be barefoot than I do too. I'm like, you want me to wear what all day? I can't. So, you know, you have to find the skills that fit you and not what society tells you that you were supposed to do. And understand too that when you break away from the societal norms, there's going to be people looking at you. There's going to be people judging you, because it's hard for people who have accepted this ideology to understand someone who doesn't. You know, so expect the negativity, expect people to come at you, attack you from left, right, you know, front and back. People who you thought had your back are going to come and tell you, why are you doing that? Like, you're dumb, you need to go back and do this. You know, which goes back into the previous videos that we've recorded already, which is about having confidence and self-esteem and doing your affirmations, because despite what they say, you have to do what's best for you.
Yep. You have to own who you are.
Yes.
You tell yourself, this is the type of life I want to live. This is how I am. I am confident. I'm strong. And no matter what anyone else has to say, this decision is my decision to make. This is my life to live. And so you need to own it. You know who you are and what you want. Get those values in place. Know what you want out of life, and don't let anyone deter you from it, you know.
Yes, don't let anyone deter you from it.
Deter. We're keeping that on there.
Yeah.
I want to keep that on there.
See,
I ain't perfect.
But
Sure.
yeah, and that's the thing, because so perfect example. When I was in, I'm gonna say I was in college. Maybe I just got out of college. I can't really remember, but I had this certain way that I like to dress, and I dubbed it myself not Afro. That was a lie. As rocker chic, and I loved it so much.
Rocker chic.
Girl, I was rocking that stuff.
It just is.
Right. And so, and I had a friend tell me, like, well, don't you think it's about time for you to dress more professional and all that stuff? And I was like, no, because it doesn't make me happy. Like, I'm not a person who usually wears dresses. I like some pants and a funky shirt, and then doing my hair in a funky way, and my accessories and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's how I feel comfortable. That's what makes me happy. And I own that because it's me, and I'm like, I don't really have the personality type to really be like a corporate success story, you know what I mean? Like, but I'm never gonna be I'm never gonna have that style that corporate America wants. Like, even with my natural hair, like, they will prefer someone who has hair like Diamond's. And I'm like, and for a while I tried to conform to that. I was wearing wigs, and I would never straighten my hair, but I would wear wigs, and and I would try to go get braids and things of that nature. And then one day I was like, no, I love my fro, and so I'm gonna wear my fro. And I was like, and I don't care how you feel about it, because it is me, and it is what makes me happy, and that's what I'm most comfortable in. And so take it or leave it,
And see, I can relate to her, but in a total opposite way. So, as far as style goes, and how, she likes her fro, and she liked her punk rocker and everything. See, me on the other hand, I've always been a very conservative dresser. I don't wear shorts. I still don't wear shorts. I always wear dresses, and I like to wear heels and maybe flip-flops and toe rings. But I dress a lot more conservative, a lot more dressy, classy, so it's hard for me to dress down to like go to a barbecue or something. Mm-hmm. I still wear a dress to a barbecue, or if I wear jeans and a top, I wear nice jeans and a nice top. And sometimes it's like I struggle to dress down. It's like I always have to dress up. I always have to look super polished, and that's just who I am. I have the straight hair, sometimes wavy, but that's just how I am, and I own it. And yeah, I might be in a barbecue with some heels on and a nice dress, but that's just who I am.
Yeah. And it's just, and despite what other people might think about it, it doesn't really matter, because right. I know who I am, and I know what I like and what makes me happy, and so that's what I'm going to do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so just make sure that you get your values, make sure you know who you are, get to know yourself. If you need to spend some time with yourself, mm-hmm. maybe in a quiet room for a couple of days, read some success-minded books. There's so many. Mm-hmm. You could just type in personal development books. You'll find a plethora of books. Like, I could give you a couple, but there's so many. You can choose what you want to read. But just get to know yourself and your personality, your style, your way of doing things, how certain things make you feel. Are you more corporate, or are you more free-spirited? Mm-hmm. Just get to know yourself. And when people give you advice or people make opinions or whatever, you can just put it through your filtration system, because you know who you are and what you're about, and you know where you're going, and get you a plan together.
And understand too, like, getting to know yourself truly is a lifelong process. Like, yeah. I feel like there's never like, okay, a point in time where you say, okay, I know myself completely. Because understand that we're always changing, and what we like and things that make us happy are always going to change, and they're going to evolve. So it's really being very self-aware of who you are at this point in time, in this present time. And, your core values, parts of them might change and tweak over the years. Sure. And I was like, but essentially they're gonna be pretty much the same, right. just based off of where you are and where you're trying to go.
Right. Who you are in this present moment. What do you stand for? What do you represent? Which it can change over time. But right now, if you really think about it, who you are, what you want to portray, that kind of thing.
Yeah. I mean, truthfully, like, it's always going to be, it's going to be pretty much the same, because who you are as a person in general doesn't really change. What you might like and what you might be into might change. Yeah. But, and then on top of that, like, if there are any changes that you want to make to yourself, make sure that it's because you want to do it. And that maybe there might be something about yourself that you dislike, which that's okay too, and you want to change that into something that you would actually like more about yourself, and that's fine too. But just make sure that it's because you want to do that and not because someone else is telling you that you need to do that, because at the end of the day, we're all unique, we're all individuals, we're all special people, and so, like, let who you are shine through, be truly who you are. And if that means that you are a corporate person, by all means, boo, rock that.
If you want to wear heels to a barbecue,
rock
wear heels to a barbecue. Know that you will stand out because you are unique, sister.
Yes. I was like, if you want to put your hair into a mohawk and go out, by all means, boo, do that.
You are part of the Mohawks of the world, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's be true to who you are, because what you will find is that if you ever try to go outside of who you are at your core, you're going to be uncomfortable. You're going to feel like something's not right. You're going to feel like you're not comfortable in your own skin. And the reason for that is because you're dressing yourself up to be something that you're not.
Yeah. Do not live your life to please others.
Right.
Live your life to please you.
Yeah. So what I would like for you to do in the comments is tell us who you are. One of the things we like to definitely get to know our audience.
Yeah, what do you wear at a barbecue?
Are you part of the Mohawk crew?
Yeah. Can you work in a corporate office?
Yeah.
That's not your thing.
Or would you rather be barefoot in the sand? Because that's my thing. I'd rather be barefoot in the sand, sitting on a beach. So,
well, put it that way.
Writing a book.
Work on a beach.
I'm just saying.
But I'm still not
writing a
shorts.
book, painting. I'm gonna get you some shorts. Watch. I'm gonna get her some shorts. Look for that on Instagram.
My husband can't even get me those shorts. He's like, "What's wrong with those shorts?" I'm like, "But my thighs." No.
She can't even talk about thighs until you see my thighs. So, but anyways, we love you guys. Thanks so much for tuning in, and we will catch you next time.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. We love you. We appreciate you. If you like what you saw today, then make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, turn on that notification bell. Love ya. I was about to throw in an Alice in Wonderland reference. Ooh, ah.